All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. We are just doing this in a brief session, 15 minutes, but my name is Nikki Gandhi. I am CRIO's community manager. I'm here today to talk about our partners program, which is now launched. It's a very exciting initiative, and I'm glad to present this to you today. I'm going to go through the partner directory and kind of show you guys how to access it. And I'm going to introduce our partners, our launch partners. We have 14 of them. So without further ado, I will go into what the Partners Program is. So essentially, this initiative is solving a crucial pain point for sites, which is the vendor identification and connection process. So CRIO is now partnering with third-party site service vendors, and these are in multiple categories, which we'll get into. But now via the CRIO Partner Directory, which is available in the Help Center, now CRIO users can see CRIO certified site service vendors. So that means these vendors have gone through some sort of qualification, whether it be training in CRIO's Academy, or perhaps they have done an API exercise to present that they know how to use our APIs correctly. And so essentially they are already in Sandbox, and you can hit the ground running in production with our recruitment API. So we're really, CRIO is just trying to make a streamlined vendor connection process. And in turn, we're hoping that our sites and our vendors both have a great partnership experience. So I'm going to now share my screen. And hopefully everyone can see this. So right now I am in the Help Center, CRIO's Help Center, which is this question mark. And right here in the Partners tab is how you get to the partner directory. And here is how you can search the partner directory. So these are the different service categories. The ones in capital are the main the umbrella categories. So we have analytics, we have diversity consulting, we have education and training, we have recruitment, and we have site operations. And so any of the subcategories within those, they have the parent category, as you can see here in the capitals, but next to it will show the subcategory. So, so sites can essentially search a specific type of service that they're looking for, or you can just browse the category as a parent category. So let me go into each of these and let you know kind of who our partners are here. And so I'm going to start from the beginning. So we can start with Already Health. They're in our recruitment category, and they have lead engagement and conversion solutions. And they have something called AI Coordinator to boost your recruitment efforts. And then we have C6 Site Solutions. They are in our recruitment category as well. They have call center services, lead generation services, and lead engagement and conversion services. So they provide site customized patient recruiting solutions. Then Site Search we have that's in our analytics category. They have industry reporting for sites to understand kind of where they are in the industry and how sponsors are viewing them in terms of site selection. So very important service there. And then Diversitrials here, we have, they're in the diversity consulting and site operations categories. So they are dedicated to promoting diversity and inclusion in clinical research, and they have established a network of clinical sites in underserved communities. They have a lot of site operations services. So I highly encourage you to click in there and look into what services they have. And then moving on to TPRA, they are in our recruitment category as well, and they have campaign development and management services. And so they have both. They also manage campaign development and management, but also lead generation. So I encourage you to jump in there and look at their services in depth as well. Then we have clinical research billing. They are in our contract and billing category. And so this is a type of site operations, and they ensure that sites get paid for all of the work that they do. Then in CP, we have CPRN. They ensure that site partners and sponsor members have everything they need when they need for optimal and productive clinical trial performance. So they're in our site operations category under contracts and billing, and then also providing education and training resources. So those are some great resources that any site can look into using. And then we have Accelerate Recruitment. They are in our recruitment category as well. They are in lead generation and campaign development and management. And so they specialize in patient recruitment, strategic planning, and retention programs. So highly encourage you guys to look into that. And then we have Trially. They are in our recruitment category as well, in the EMR data aggregation category. So they automate site study startup with AI, and their trial tech platform can help sites connect to sites' clinical data and augment your site staff's ability to recruit, find studies, and prove feasibility. So some great partners we have here. And then going into our last section, we have Precision Recruitment. They are in our recruitment category, offering call center services, a cohesive patient pre-screening and qualification call center that can operate within CRIO. They also have scheduling abilities as well. And then we have StudyKick here. They are in our recruitment category for lead generation, and they are a global patient recruitment and retention organization for clinical research sites, and they offer digital marketing, dedicated study websites, call center, a lot of recruitment support services. Then we have Elevate Clinical Research. They have call center services within recruitment as well. And then they also have EDC data entry services and e-regulatory management services as well. And then we have Clinical Research Fast Track. They are in our education and training category, as well as our staffing category within site operations. They have a great training program, and they also, for different clinical research site positions. And they have a great curriculum, so highly encourage you guys to look into that. And then we have Patient Ace, who's also in our recruitment category, lead engagement and conversion, as well as lead generation. So they're a site-centric patient recruitment company. Sites can use them to set up Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns, and leads are delivered to sites in real time. So these are all of our 14 partners who are our launch partners, to get into how you can search. So like I mentioned, you can just check off any of these categories and the associated partners will appear. So let's jump right into here, one of these. And so there's some great features within here that really streamline the vendor identification process, connection process for sites and vendors alike. So there's one feature here called the Contact Partner feature. And so users can submit an inquiry directly to the partners. The partners can then reply directly to the user and answer any questions or inquiries that the site may have. So that's a really quick way, instead of trying to figure out who from the vendor that you need to talk to, or perhaps you're usually looking at a vendor's website and you're not quite sure if they have the service that you're looking for. CRIO is now making it very easy to just to just be able to contact the partner. And also, if you can see, all of our listings are standardized format. So it's easy to know whether a vendor is offering the service that your site needs right away. And you'll see in these tabs here, each service is then has like an about section here, which you can read about and pretty quickly identify whether that's a vendor you'd like to talk more about working with. And then this other feature here called the Enable API button. This is how CRIO is streamlining the API provisioning process for partners. So now you can, a user can easily just request, this is an org admin of a CRIO site, by the way, can enable API. And now there will be a set of terms and conditions here. We've created something called a recruiter role, which makes it extremely easy, a preset configurations to ensure that users can work with multiple recruitment vendors without the risk of having other vendors see other vendors' data. So this really minimizes the risk and also ensures that we can quickly set up the API provisioning for vendors. So this can happen within just 3 days max. So as soon as you hit that button, you can essentially set up API access in less than 3 days. So this is a great feature that we have. And then the other feature we have is this is the user reviews here. So you can see that that any CRIO user can leave a review. We encourage you guys to do so. We actually have an exciting giveaway type of opportunity here. So the first 3 CRIO users that leave a review will get some free CRIO merch. So we encourage you guys to leave reviews on our partners listing pages, and the first 3 users again that leave reviews will get some really exciting CRIO merch. So please do so. And then the other ways that you can search the partner directory will be by country. So some of our partners are accepting clients globally, and then also have are bilingual, multilingual, and so you can tailor your search this way as well. So lots of different ways. And then let's say you're wanting to, save a partner, look at them later. Maybe you might want to show someone within your site organization a partner, you're shortlisting your own. So you can do a bookmarked category, and you can bookmark as many as you'd like, save them for later. And that just makes it all the more easy to search and categorize. All right. And then since we're running a little bit out of time here, I wanted to open it up to questions if anyone has any. Are there some resources to refer to if you're interested in being listed in the partner directory? Yes. So after this, you'll be sent some resources. Just in terms of the partner directory, we'll send out our documentation on this. But for partners, prospective partners, you can also reach out to the crio.partners@clinicalresearch.io email if you're interested. So please do. Thank you so much for the question. Any other questions? No? All right. Well, there again, like I said, you will get a follow-up of this recording as long as you're registered for this, and it'll have some more resources on the partner directory where you can find a list of our current partners. Again, please jump into the partner directory to see that. But there will also be a partners page on our CRIO public-facing website that you can see a list of our partners as well. All righty. Well, thank you so much, everyone. And don't forget about the giveaway opportunity. So the first 3 users that leave a review on any listings page, then you will get some CRIO merch. So we'll reach out to you if you're one of those first 3. Is there any Is there anything that describes the data that can be exchanged through the APIs? Yes, there is some API documentation that we can send you as well, Jeff. There's our API documentation is public, so we'll be sure to send that to you, and you can understand the API capabilities a little better. Thanks so much for the question. Well, thank you so much. And please keep an eye out in your email for the follow-up email, and you can have my email, thecrio.partners@clinicalresearch.io, if you have any further questions. Thank you.